Hey everyone, it's Dwayne Johnson from Squeak and Bubbles. So this is our second night on cleaning these hard floors. It's now 20 past 10 PM. And for Dwayne Johnson, I've still got the physique and the looks, haven't I? So we've got all this area here to clean all these hard floors. They look like wooden floors, don't they? But they're not. They're actually a safety floor. And the floors that were cleaned upstairs, you can see the wells down here. So they're actually roughly around every 2 meters. So there's one there, there's one on the other side too. Now, face value, you look at these floors and you think to yourself, they don't look dirty, but they are. It's just that type of floor. There's still a few scratches on these floors, on this floor, should I say. This well here, I'm going to have to be careful of because it has risen a bit. That's probably due to the cleaners mopping that area there. So what we're going to do is literally try not to soak that as much as we possibly can. Well, we don't soak the floors, but we have to put moisture down in order for us to extract it. So we've got all this area here. We're going to be going down to that door there. Down here too, to that door. So it's quite a big area. And then we're going to finish at this door here, and then we've just got a little section out there to do, which takes us out to the vehicle, just down there. There we go. So there's a lot to do. We did do an office yesterday, which was in there. However, we did that because we moved the chairs. What's the matter?
I have to be careful what I get in the picture.
Right, so what we've got to do is, we've done the office there yesterday. We did a trial sample. That's my cameraman just asking a couple of questions, which is entitled to cameraman, camerawoman. So we did that floor there yesterday just to see what happened. We had to move some chairs out of the way. We cleaned it, we're very successful, but it's that type of floor that it looks clean-ish. You can't really tell because of the way it is. So yes, so what we're going to do, I'll show you the cleaning method we're going to use on here. So for those of you who are saying, well, what solution do you use? Well, this is what I use. It is Groutmaster by TMF, and it's 3-in-1 tile and grout pre-spray. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'll just zoom in there so you can see it. It's exceptionally good stuff. It's not cheap, mind you. It is quite expensive, but it's imperative when you put this on the floor to put an acid rinse in your tank, which I have done. And then what I'm going to be doing then, let me just move that there. What I'm going to do then, guys, in there is water with an acid rinse, and then we've got the 17-inch Viper that we love these machines. So I've got 2 of these. And I've got another machine as well at home. So I've got the 17-inch Viper with a red scrub pad. I think I mentioned yesterday with regards to a few people said to me, well, why are you using a red pad and not a black one? The reason why we don't use a black pad is because black is for, what is it for? Stripping. We're not here to strip this floor. So we could use this pad, or even a green pad if we really wanted to, if the floor were that bad. But I'm playing it safe and I'm using a red pad on this floor. In fact, we use these red pads on the porous ingrained floors that we see, safety floors, and it does a great job, hence our video yesterday. Right guys, so I'm going to set up, we're not going to be, I'll show you these signs over here as well. So we've got to remove these stickers. So that's going to be removed. It might take a bit of time. And then this ugly monstrosity of a thing. And now that's been down there, I don't know, what, 2,000 years do you reckon? So that's got to be removed. So we've got to pre-treat that and hopefully it will scrape up. Right guys, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy the videos. Any questions with regards to safety floors, hard floors, with carpets, just ask. Don't be nasty on my channel, please. I'm still getting them and I'm just blocking you. Please be nice to everybody. All right. Okay, enjoy the videos. Take care. So the beauty of this machine is that it's got an inline tank, feed tank, if that's what you want to call it, which allows me to press that trigger there and release the fluid. Now you can see the dirt actually coming off. You can't see it as clear as the ones upstairs because of the colour of, you can see the dirt there. But because of the nature of the colour of this floor, it's difficult to actually see it. But the beauty with this floor, I suppose, is we don't have to worry about all the etching, all the scratching. There is a lot of scratching on here, by the way, but we don't have to worry about all the indentations or where the previous cleaner has damaged the floor due to using something really abrasive, because you can't really see it on this floor. Bearing in mind that the cleaners have mopped this as well, and they use bleach. And I've explained to them that bleach won't do anything. So I'm not going to do all of it in one go because I don't want to drag the hose into it. I just want to do this section here, halfway down, and then allow me to clean it. But yeah, it's not, I can see the dirt. I can see the dirt. Don't be thinking, why is it going so fast? I'm not. It's just, it's allowing me to go to the speed that I need to go, and it's lifting it. I'm doing a couple of passes. But you can see the dirt there, the pools of dirt. That's going to be extracted out shortly. And then once we've cleaned all this area here, what we're going to do is put the chairs back. So this medical centre where we are today, we've got another one to do tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and we'll be there Thursday as well. But on the other one, there's quite a few old COVID stickers, signs, what's going to need taken off. That's just one floor, but it's a big place. This is a big place. Just go there, let's have a look. So I'm just going to go to this well breaker here. So like half of it's done. It's just lifting really well is the dirt. Just goes to prove that using mops does not work on this type of floor. You have to use, in fact the cleaner yesterday said, oh, you won't get it clean. I've used a buffer and it doesn't make any difference. They probably won't if they're not heavy enough, if the right pads aren't being used, and also the right solution, it will not lift. You have to use, there's so much you have to use in order for you to be able to lift the dirt from the floor. So it looks so much better. As in, not better, but better as in all the dirt's come up. It smells nice as well, this. So when oh, by the way, we had a look upstairs. We went upstairs to have a look at the floor we did yesterday or last night, and it looks great. Dried really well. Right then, I think that'll do us for now. I'll just extract this section that we've just cleaned. Move that over here. So when I extract this, I've actually got the hard floor wand again. There's a difference between the hard floor wand and also the normal carpet wand. There's two differences. One's designed, obviously, for hard floors. What Ruth's shown you there, that's the end of the hard floor wand. There's like a bit of a brush at the end. There's still two jets in there, and that releases the water, but the brush is like, it scrubs it a little bit as well. And what's great is that is really wet, that floor. But the beauty is it takes 98% up. It's virtually dry by the time we've extracted everything out of that. I'm just hoping my vacs don't blow, because unfortunately what I did yesterday, massive mistake, is I didn't keep an eye on the dump tank and it frothed up a little bit. Hence we looked and it was blowing water out the vacs. So we left it on for a good 15 minutes in order for it to dry. So I'm just hoping they're not going to blow, because I've done that before and the vacs blew. That's my fault. I always said I'll only do it once, and I haven't. This will be the third time. But I lost track of time, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's get cracking on with this. I hope you like my videos, and I hope you enjoy watching this. Like I said, any questions, just fire the questions in, and I'll see what I can do to answer them. Take care, guys. Wow, there's some power there, guys. Let's have a look here. There we go. You see the dirt? You might not be able to see it being lifted. Like I said, it's that type of floor where things don't really show much. But I can tell with the naked eye here that the dirt is being lifted, or is lifting, should I say. You can tell how much it's drying. This is really good stuff as well for grout. If you've got kitchen, in the kitchen area, you've got floor grout, it is really good. But saying that, guys, you have to make sure you've got the right machines. So that having the right powder solution, but if you haven't got the right gear to lift it, it doesn't make any difference. See the difference there? I best keep an eye on this machine, make sure I do empty it and not leave it in. Just so I get a bit carried away with myself yesterday, last night, doing it. You get into this sort of hyperdrive kind of, you're on this roll and you forget about other things. I haven't got muscles like Popeyes. Let's have a look. It's important that you suck up as much water as possible, because what you don't want to do is walk on it when it's dirty and then walk on it, because you'll end up with footprints. So, let's go down here a little bit. Those partitions will be moved. I'm just working up to it. Like I said, I'm not an octopus. And I've said that a few times. To be fair, it's just cleaning really well. Few stains on it. I think it's sorry for the cleaners really, because they try their best. They just don't have enough hours in the day, but they just don't have the machines and the power. As in, when I say manpower, I mean as in the time to do it, because this is going to take us, what, a good 6 hours? Now for them to do this, that will take them 6 hours off their cleaning duties for the rest of the place, and they just don't have the time. So once this area has been cleaned, what I'm going to do is put all the chairs back. We decided to do this section first. Let's get out of the way. Once again messaging me who wants to get into carpet cleaning, whatever they need, or hard floors. All I will say, guys, look, if you want to get into this industry, you need training. Training. Be honest and get your training done. I don't think it's going to give you big bucks overnight, because it's not. You have to build up a reputation. And if you're a bit dishonest and you start lying to people, I can get every single stain out, this and that, you will quickly lose the trust of people. You have to be honest at all times. That is a rule of thumb. Be honest at all times, and also to have the proper gear. Rug doctors, carting machines, these little DIY machines you see in the shops, they are not proper professional machines. So please don't think to yourself, oh, I'll just buy one of those, I'll be fine. You won't. If someone turned up to my house with a rug doctor and I'm paying money, decent money, I want a proper job. I want it all cleaned properly with a professional machine, someone who's trained and insured. The amount of people who are not insured and it really hasn't been good and they've damaged the carpets. And what have they done? Boom, they've done a runner. So there you go guys, that's that bit done there. I haven't done that section. And all that's done. You can see how dry it is already. So guys, I've just scrubbed all this area here, as you can tell. And now, that area over there, we've already cleaned. So now I'm going to extract this dirt with my hard wand. It's not my magic wand, but it's my hard wand. That's all it is. I'm hoping you can't hear the machine over my voice this time. I've did a few alterations on my microphone. I click on mic and hopefully you should be able to hear my voice a lot better. If not, I do apologise. Over here we had a couple of chairs and a little desk, just a waiting area in the medical centre. I must admit, I think if I had my own medical centre or something, maybe an office, I'd actually have this type of safety floor down because it really does hide the dirt and you can't see many scratches compared to what we did yesterday and also the job tomorrow, which you're going to see, and another job. All this water off, all the dirt. Once I stand on it, it will be really dirty. You'll see my footprints. I'm getting there. Like I said, I know there's not much to see really, you can't see the dirt, but I know a lot of you out there like just to see the floors being cleaned anyway, which is perfectly fine. Bit of dirt there, can you see it? And I mentioned this earlier, bearing in mind this has been mopped by the cleaners with bleach, but yet the amount of dirt that's been lifted, incredible. The moral of the story, remember what do you think it is guys, is mopping floors, safety floors especially, mopping is no good. I appreciate the cleaners are on a limited time, it's not their fault. And it is really, hard floors are really a specialist job. They really are. You can damage them, you can change the colour of them. You need to know what you're doing really. And it's very hard work. You're doing 2 cleans on these, you see, you're not just doing 1 clean, you're doing 2. You're scrubbing, and then you're cleaning it, you're extracting the dirt off. It's not like doing carpet cleaning, where more or less you're just doing 1 clean. Your hard floors, you're doing 2 cleans. And it is more hard work as well, because of the suction power with the wand, hard floor wand. There we go. I've done all that section there. It's just that part there to wand off. Right. See you all soon, guys. With another video. So I've just extracted the area there. You've seen me. See me do that section. And down there too. Let's see the colour again. Ooh. It's not drinking water, is it? No way. At least I've got nice clean floors now. I'll scrub all that area there. What I'm going to do is just rinse off. Put these from the end of the chairs back over there. See the dirt more down here actually. So these floors have been deep cleaned for at least 5 years, I'm saying. Quite difficult with the wand, hard floor wand, and the suction power.